second with about a minute and a half gone by. Poked loose. It's stolen by Frazier. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got the lead up to 4 now for New York. And it's Johnson penetrating. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Magic takes a lot of pride in his toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
Frazier with it. Picked up by Kobe. Great move there. That spin was something. Frazier's got 4 this quarter.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Offline with his 3. New York leading by 4. Teardrop shot. Guerin, no good.
Next foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
And Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Bryant. And it's Baylor in for Johnson. Lakers trail by 3.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised.
Elgin Baylor. That's his first personal. First team foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Guerin passes to Ewing. Here's Baylor. And they're unable to get the time basket there. The Knicks leading by 3. The 3. Guerin, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Baylor kicks to LeBron. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Here's Guerin, covered by LeBron. Anthony against West. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Baylor dishes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Unloads. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Reed. Here's Guerin. Inside. Ewing inside. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. Frazier the pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
3 points.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Reed. Back to Frazier. Off target at the rim. West with a wide open look. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Reed out there with Ewing. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Clock is at 3. Here's Baylor. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Baylor's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Anthony taking his time here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
So Anthony nails both of them. Lakers trail by 4. Outside Baylor. It's stolen by Frazier. Drops in the breakaway layup. Frazier's got 8. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's the 3. Baylor's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Baylor, good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Guerin. Frazier outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
Line, 2 shots. Carmelo Anthony.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 7. Left side Baylor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Frazier.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
Both good from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Anthony, and it's in there. Anthony's got 19 points.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
New York leading by 7. Pass to Reed. Here's Guerin. And here's Anthony for 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Frazier outside. Fires from 14. Elgin Baylor with the rebound. Lakers trail by 10. Puts up a deep 3. Baylor can't get that one to fall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Frazier the pass to Guerin. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Yet, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Baylor can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Let's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. For three, West. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the drive. The kick out to Frazier. Here's Guerin. James defending. And that one's good, Guerin.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron kicks to Baylor. 16 seconds left in the third. Abdul-Jabbar for 3. It's hauled in by Frazier. Baylor with the steal.
New York foul. Frazier. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Down low. Another steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
The 3 from Anthony, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. We've got West. LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Baylor in at the 1 spot. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New York.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And it's Frazier with the ball for the New York Knicks. To the left side wing. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
To the inside. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Reed's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
New York leading by 14. Anthony down low. James covering. Anthony against James. The kick out to Frazier. Over Baylor. Here's Ewing. Second shot opportunity. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, you know, for as big as Ewing is, he's got an explosiveness to him, and he's got pretty good strength and size. He's a tough cover.
And here's West for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
Anthony left side. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anthony's got 25 points in the game. Baylor passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Anthony drives in. And again, it's New York.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
from
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Baylor. No good with the triple.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Here's Garrett. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Baylor with the ball. Read on him. That shot wide open. Baylor's got 6 in the quarter. New York leading by 18. Frazier outside. Pass to Guerin. Here's Anthony, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Baylor. Drains it from beyond the arc. Baylor's got 14 points now in the second half.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Anthony dishes to Frazier. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Anthony, the pass to Guerin. Out to Anthony. Into the lane, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kept alive. Ewing just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Puts up a 3, and Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 34.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And that one's good, Guerin.
And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but the guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
That one drops for him.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining